Good morning, sports family. Rob Bruin, you guys know the drill. Lakers 105, Denver Nuggets 103. Ice cold veins running all through Anthony Davis's body. I mean, game winning 3 at the buzzer had me jumping off my couch. But check this though. 31 points. He scored 9 points within the fourth quarter. I'm going to give you guys a couple of key components just to look at real quick. AD is stepping into his legacy. Jokic and AD, I really believe, are going to be the key matchup within this series. And we still cannot count out the Denver Nuggets. Anthony Davis really stood out last night because we see that he's ready for the big moment. A couple of moments earlier today, I was watching Undisputed, and they showed that Anthony Davis took that same shot earlier on this year against the Brooklyn Nets, and he missed it. But clearly, you know, him and Bron were obviously going back and forth, practicing that. And this time it actually came to fruition, and he knocked down the shot. I really feel like what Anthony Davis is doing right now is pivotal because when he was in New Orleans, we took it for granted. Now he's in a winning situation, and everything that he's doing can fully be received because he's on a winning team now. And when we look at the Jokic and the AD battle, it's going to be very pivotal to this series. Why I say that? Jokic had 30 points last night. He started the fourth quarter with 19 and willed his way to scoring 11 points. You saw when he took AD to the basket, gave him the body to body, and just, you know, made the big man move. So it hurt Jokic a lot just to lose that game because of the way he put his team back in that situation. Now, you guys know that the supporting cast is a big thing for me, and I feel like the superstars are always going to be who they are. And when we look at the Lakers supporting cast, Danny Green had 11 points on 4 of 14 for shooting. Danny Green has to be way better. He was brought there to bring them over the hump and take care of their three-point shooting. KCP had 11. Kuzma had 8 points. Caruso had 9. And the biggest L that I think the Lakers took last night, in my opinion, is Markieff Morris. He didn't even score. He had 0 points. He's usually a great spark off the bench for them, and he didn't help at all. Now, something else that came to my mind as well is when we look at the miscommunication that really happened last night with Mason Plumlee when he tried to tell Jerry Grant to switch over, and then Jokic had to end up trying to, you know, defend the shot. It really brought me back to when the Celtics and the Raptors played against each other, when Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum had miscommunication and OG Anunoby knocked down, you know, that 3 to win the game as well. So that was just a flashback that of a similar play that I really thought that stood out to me. And when I look at Denver, we still have to give them their respect. Denver heated up last night. They stayed in the game the entire time. They cut the lead down in the third quarter. And I think everyone is very excited that the Lakers won last night, but the Lakers still have to pay their respect. You know, the Nuggets are on their heels. And to be 100% honest with you guys, PJ Dozier missed 4 free throws last night. He was 1 of 5 from the free throw line. If he makes 2, they're back in the game. And I'll give you their supporting cast numbers as well. Jerry Grant had 7. Millsap had 6. Gary Harris only had 3, along with Torrey Craig. And Monte Morris only had 9. The Nuggets just have to be better off the bench. Murray had a great game with 25 points and 2 blocks with 5 turnovers, So the Denver Nuggets as a whole, they're in this situation. They just have to play the length of the game. And one thing I would say that really bothered me last night is I know that LeBron probably was a decoy in that last play, but it didn't look to me at all like he wanted the ball. He didn't cut to the ball. He didn't look aggressive. He wasn't in triple threat stance at all. It didn't look as though he wanted to score. So I would say that that's something that bothered me slightly, but hats off to AD. We know LeBron is a team player. They're matching back up on Tuesday, 9 p.m. Eastern time. So you guys know the drill. Comment, like, and tell me how you guys feel. And enjoy the rest of your Monday.